See friends, in this sum, a square coil of side 10 centimeter. So L is equal to 10 centimeter, that is you can say 10 raised to minus 1 meter. So what is the area? So A is equal to L square, that is a 10 raised to minus 2 meter square. Okay, consist of 20 turns, so you can say N is equal to 20 turns, and the carries a current I of 12 ampere. So I is equal to 12 ampere. The coil suspended vertically and the normal to the plane of the coil makes an angle of 30 degree. So you can say theta is equal to 30 degree. With the direction of uniform horizontal magnetic field of magnitude 0.8 Tesla. So B is equal to 0.8 Tesla. What is the magnitude of the torque experienced by the coil? That is, you want to find out the torque. Okay. So friends, here we have equation of torque. That is, here you can say the torque is given by formula torque is equal to N I A cross B. That means you can say torque is equal to N I A B sine theta. So what is the value of N? 20, I 12 ampere, area 10 raised to minus 2, B 0.8 into sine theta, that is what you can say sine 30 degree. Okay, what is the sine 30? 1 by 2, that is a 0.5. So 20 into 12 into 10 raised to minus 2 into 0.8 into 0.5. So when you solve this, then you have answer, that is a 0.96. And what is the unit of torque? That is a Newton into meter. Okay, so once again the sum is very easy. You have to just substitute the value in the equation of torque. See friends, here our one topic, that is the current sensitivity and voltage sensitivity. Okay, so here current sensitivity and voltage sensitivity. So what is it? So current sensitivity, that is the deflection per unit current, and voltage sensitivity, that is the deflection per unit voltage. Okay, so that is the current sensitivity and voltage sensitivity. Here you can say that current sensitivity, that is you can say it is a pi by I, that is what deflection per unit current, and voltage sensitivity, that is you can say pi upon V, that is equal to deflection per यूनिट वोल्टेज. ओके, तो ये इक्वेशन कहाँ से डिराइव करेंगे? तो हम पहले देखते हैं कि हमने जो गैल्वेनोमीटर में डिराइव किया था कि एक हमारे पास इक्वेशन था टॉर्क इज इक्वल टू एन आई ए बी, एंड दूसरा वो इक्वेशन था दैट इज द रिस्टोरिंग टॉर्क टाउ डैश, दैट इज इक्वल टू के फाई. अब ये दो इक्वेशन को हम कंपेयर कर लेंगे. देयरफॉर यू कैन से दैट के फाई इज इक्वल टू एन आई ए बी. what is the k phi? K phi is equal to NIAB. You can say equation number star. Okay, now here current sensitivity. So what is the equation for current sensitivity. That means you can say phi by I. अगर हम यही इक्वेशन को थोड़ा सेट करते हैं, दैट इज द phi अपॉन I, दैट इज यू कैन से इट इज एन ए बी, आई फाई के डिनोमिनेटर में चला गया एंड के एन ए बी के डिनोमिनेटर में, दैट इज यू कैन से इट इज द एन ए बी अपॉन के. सो व्हाट इज द करंट सेंसिटिविटी? दैट इज द phi अपॉन आई, दैट इज द एन ए बी अपॉन के. चलो सेकेंड, दैट आई वॉन्ट टू फाइंड आउट द वोल्टेज सेंसिटिविटी. ओके, सो फॉर वोल्टेज सेंसिटिविटी that is the phi upon v find करना है. okay, so once again we consider this formula k upon phi, that is n I a b. okay, now see here, v is equal to IR, therefore I is equal to क्या होगा? that means you can say it is a v upon r. तो I की जगह पर हम सब्सटीट्यूट करेंगे v upon r. that means our equation will be k phi is equal to n, I की जगह पर होगा v अपॉन r a इंटू बी. ओके, नाउ वोल्टेज सेंसिटिविटी, यू कैन से वोल्टेज सेंसिटिविटी, दैट इज यू कैन से इट इज अ phi अपॉन v. सो phi अपॉन v, सो न्यूमरेटर में रहेगा एन ए बी upon k into r, n a b upon k into r. So it is equation of voltage sensitivity. Okay friends, so here we have this equation for current sensitivity and voltage sensitivity. Our next sum based on this same equation. Okay, simply you have to just substitute in an equation. Okay, so just see here, 4.10, two moving coil meters M1 and M2 have the following particulars, right? क्या है देखते हैं. so here R1 10 ohm, N1 30, A1 is given, B1 is given, R2 is given, N2 is given, A2 is given and B2 is given. okay, determine the ratio of the current sensitivity and voltage sensitivity of M2 and M1. ओके, हमें करंट सेंसिटिविटी एंड वोल्टेज सेंसिटिविटी का रेशियो फाइंड करना है. ओके, चलो कैसे फाइंड करेंगे? सो हियर फर्स्ट करंट सेंसिटिविटी ए के लिए आई एम वन, करंट सेंसिटिविटी फॉर फर्स्ट वन. ओके, क्या इक्वेशन है? एन ए बी अपॉन के. what is it? NAB upon K. so you can say N1 A1 B1 upon K1 and IM2, that is N2 A2 B2 upon K2. okay, 2 to 1 फाइंड करना है, दैट इज यू कैन से दैट IM2 अपॉन IM1, दैट इज हियर यू कैन से दैट N2 A2 B2 अपॉन K2 into N1 B1 A1 into K1. okay, now what? Substitute all these values. so here N2, N1 and N2. okay, here N1 is a 30 and N2 is a 42. N2, that is 42. A2, just find out what is the A2. 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 3. B2, what is the B2? 0.5. K1, what is a K1? so here spring constant are identical for 2 meters, that means you can say k1 is equal to k2 is equal to k ले लेते हैं. So k1 is equal to k2 is equal to k. So here you can say k2 is also k into n1. What is the n1? You can say it is a 30. b1 is a 0.25. a1 3.6 into 10 raised to minus 3. So here k get cancel. So when you solve this, then your answer is 1.4. Okay. So once again the thing is very easy. You have to just substitute in the formula only. Now B. What is the B? Voltage sensitivity. Ratio of current sensitivity and voltage sensitivity. Chalo. What is the V1? What is for V1? VM1. Okay, just first, what is the voltage sensitivity? NAB upon KR. What is it? NAB upon KR. NAB upon K1. You can say K1 is equal to K2 is equal to K into R1, and VM2, that is N2 A2 B2 upon K R2. Okay, now taking a ratio. स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पर आपको स्टेटमेंट डालना है. यहाँ पर करंट सेंसिटिविटी फॉर फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड वन इज गिवन बाय दिस फॉर्मूला. नाउ टेकिंग द रेशियो. नाउ हियर k1 इज इक्वल टू k2 इज इक्वल टू k. ये सब आपको ऐड करना है. ओके, सो हियर टेकिंग देयर रेशियो, that is VM2 upon VM1. What is the VM2? N2 A2 B2 upon K R2, N1 A1 B1 KR1. So here KK get cancel. Once again substitute all this value. Okay, what is the N2? Here it is a 2. N2 is given, that is what? 42. A2, what is your A2? 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 3. B2 0.5. R1, what is the R1? That is a 10 ohm upon R2 is a 14 ohm. N1 it is given, N1 is a 30. A1 3.6 into 10 raised to minus 3, and B1, what is the B1? 0.25. Okay, now after substituting all this value, when you solve this, then your answer is 1. Okay, so here the sum is very easy. So here by means of combination they can ask the sum in 4 marks or 5 marks also. See, in this sum, in a chamber a uniform magnetic field. Chalo, what is the uniform magnetic field? B is equal to 6.5 Gauss, that is 6.5 into 10 raised to minus 4 Tesla. Here the relation is given, 1 Gauss is equal to 10 raised to minus 4 Tesla is maintained. An electron is shot into field with a speed, that means here you have given a speed 4.8 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter per second, normal to the field. Explain why the path of electron is a circle and determine the radius of the circular orbit. You want to find out the radius, and E is equal to 1.5. E is equal to 1.5. Here it may be correction, you can say it is a 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb, and mass of electron is a 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31 kilogram, right? Here centripetal force, okay, so here we can say that centripetal force is given by mv square upon r. So here we can say that centripetal force acting on electron, that's why this motion is a circular motion. So what is the magnetic force? So you can say Fm is equal to Q into V cross B. You can say F is equal to QVB sin theta. Okay, here given that it is a normal to the field, मतलब angle क्या होगा 90 degree. So that means you can say it is a QVB sin 90, that is equal to QVB. So फोर्स हो गया आपका QVB, और ये QVB बैलेंस करेगा, मतलब ये है आपका सेंट्रीपिटल फोर्स. सो ये सेंट्रीपिटल फोर्स की वजह से जो मोशन होगी वो होगी सर्कुलर. ओके, दैट मीन्स हियर वी कैन से दैट दिस इज अ सेंट्रीपिटल फोर्स. यू कैन से दिस इज centripetal force acting on electron, centripetal force acting on electron, and hence the motion is circular, and hence motion is circular. That's why this motion is a circular motion. Okay, so therefore here you can say that QVB is equal to centripetal force क्या है हमारे पास mv square upon r. So you can say VV get cancel, therefore R is equal to mv upon QB. What is the R? R is equal to mv upon QB. What is the m? That is the mass of electron. So you can say 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31. What is the speed? 4.8. It is not minus 6, it may be plus 6. Yes, it is a plus 6. 4.8 into 10 raised to 6. Q, that is the charge of electron. 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb, and magnetic field, that is a 6.5 into 10 raised to minus 4. So when you substitute all this value, then you will get answer 4.2 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter, that is equal to 4.2 centimeter. Okay, now next one, 12th number sum. In the previous sum, obtain the frequency of revolution of the electron its circular orbit. Does the answer depends on the speed of the electron, and explain why. Okay, मतलब previous sum के ही data है. Okay, so here we can say that V is equal to, वही equation हम पहले से ले लेते हैं, that is equal to QVB is equal to mv square upon r, right? You can say VV get cancel. So here you can say that what is the equation of speed? That is a QBR upon m. What is it? QBR upon m. Q, that is a charge है, वो है यहाँ पर charge of electron, that is the EBR upon m. Okay, now we can say that here V is equal to R omega, that is R into 2 pi f. Omega is equal to क्या होगा 2 pi f. So V is equal to R omega, that is the R into 2 pi f. तो V की जगह पर हम ये वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट कर लेंगे. Therefore we have equation R into 2 pi f is equal to EBR upon m. you can say R cancel, R cancel. Therefore, frequency f is equal to EB अपॉन 2 पाई m. ओके, अब यहाँ पर ही हमारा आंसर आ जाएगा. दैट्स द आंसर डिपेंड्स ऑन द स्पीड ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रॉन. तो यहाँ पर ये फ्रीक्वेंसी के इक्वेशन में कहीं पर भी स्पीड नहीं है. ओके, सो फर्स्ट आंसर के डज द आंसर डिपेंड्स ऑन द स्पीड? नो. ओके, फ्रीक्वेंसी इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ स्पीड. ओके, मतलब वो स्पीड पर डिपेंड होगा नहीं. नाउ एफ इज इक्वल टू ई बी अपॉन 2 पाई एम. व्हाट इज द ई? 1.6 इंटू 10 रेज टू माइनस 19. बी की वैल्यू क्या है? बी इज इक्वल टू 6.5 गॉस. दैट मीन्स यू कैन से बी इज इक्वल टू 6.5 into 10 raised to minus 4. 10 raised to minus 4 upon 2 pi. That is the 2 into 3.14 and m is 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31. Okay, when you solve this, then your answer will be 18.2 into 10 raised to 6 hertz. That means you can say 18.2 megahertz. That is nearly, you can say it is the 18 hertz. Sum number 4.13. A circular coil of 30 ton, that is what n is equal to 30 ton and radius 8 centimeter. 8 centimeter, 8 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter carries a current of 6 ampere. I is equal to 6 ampere is separated vertically in a uniform horizontal magnetic field of magnitude 1 Tesla. Okay, so that means you can say B is equal to 1 Tesla. The field line makes angle of 60 degree. That is the theta is equal to 60 degree with the normal of the coil. Calculate the magnitude of counter torque. That means you want to find out the torque must apply to prevent the coil from the turning. Would your answer change if the circular coil in A were replaced by a planar coil of some irregular shape that enclosed in the same area? Okay, so here you can say that this would be same. Okay, so no deflection, the torque and counter torque would be same. For no deflection, for no deflection, torque and counter torque and counter torque should be same. Should be same. Therefore, you can say that torque is equal to NIAB sin theta. You can say NIAB sin 60. What is the n? That is the number of turn, that is the 30. I is the 6. A, okay, here we can say that A is equal to pi r square. एरिया हम सब्स्टिट्यूट कर लेंगे। ए इज इक्वल टू पाई आर स्क्वायर बी साइन 60, 3.14 r square, that is 8 8 the 64 into 10 raised to minus 4 sin 60 root 3 by 2 or 0.8660 root 3 by or 0.8660. Okay, so when you substitute all this thing, then your answer will be 3.13 Newton into meter. Okay, now see, for B the magnitude of torque is dependent area. Okay, magnitude of the torque depend on area. It is not depends on the shape. It is not depends on shape. Okay, so here it will be same. So here we can say that answer will be same. Done.